Never thought my life would turn out like this. I always believed love was supposed to feel like home, warm and comforting. But life has its own cruel way of teaching lessons. My name is Adam, and I want to tell you the story of the woman I married, who loved someone else. It all started 4 years ago. I met her at a friend's wedding. Her name was Alina. She was beautiful, with a smile that could light up a room and eyes that seemed to hide 1,000 stories. I was instantly drawn to her. We started talking, and soon we became friends. Over time, that friendship turned into love, or at least I thought it did. Alina was kind, gentle, and caring. She laughed at my stupid jokes, remembered the smallest details about my life, and made me feel like I was the most important person in the world. I had never felt this way before. Every time I saw her, my heart raced, and I would find myself daydreaming about our future together. I imagined a small house, cozy evenings, and mornings filled with love and laughter. After a year of dating, I decided it was time. I asked her to marry me. She said yes. That moment was one of the happiest of my life. I felt like all my dreams were finally coming true. I planned our wedding carefully, making sure everything was perfect. I wanted her day to be as beautiful as her smile. The wedding day came, and she walked down the aisle in a white dress that seemed to glow. She looked radiant, more beautiful than I had ever seen. I felt proud to call her my wife. We exchanged vows, promising to love and cherish each other for the rest of our lives. Everyone clapped, tears of joy in their eyes. And for a brief moment, I truly believed in forever. But reality has a way of hiding the truth until it's too late. At first, everything seemed normal. We settled into married life, and I tried my best to be a good husband. I cooked, I cleaned, I tried to make her happy. But over time, I started noticing small things. She seemed distant at times. Her phone was always close to her, and she would often get messages that she quickly hid when I looked. She smiled less, laughed less, and sometimes she seemed lost in her own thoughts. I tried not to overthink it. Maybe she was just tired from work or stressed. But then I found the first signs that I couldn't ignore. One evening, while she was in the shower, I saw a message on her phone. It was from a man named Ryan. They were talking about meetings, memories and dreams, things that should have been private, intimate, things reserved for a lover. I felt my heart shatter into pieces. I wanted to confront her, but a part of me hoped I was wrong. Maybe it was just a friend. But deep down, I knew. I couldn't ignore the feeling in my gut. Days turned into weeks, and the distance between us grew. She would come home late, sometimes with excuses, sometimes without. I tried talking to her, asking if something was wrong. She would smile and say everything was fine, but her eyes told a different story. They were always somewhere else, somewhere far from me. One night, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I asked her straight, "Alina, do you love someone else?" She froze. Her eyes filled with tears, and for the first time, she looked at me with honesty. She whispered, "Adam, I didn't mean for this to happen. I never wanted to hurt you, but yes, my heart belongs to someone else. I tried to fight it, but I can't." Those words hit me like a storm. I felt betrayed, broken, and completely lost. I had given her my everything, my heart, my soul, my trust, and she loved someone else. I couldn't cry, couldn't scream, couldn't even breathe properly. My world had collapsed in front of my eyes. For weeks, I stayed silent. I didn't know how to respond. I still loved her despite everything. I wanted to forgive her, to fix things, to bring her back to me. But I knew deep down that love cannot be forced. You cannot make someone stay when their heart has already left. We lived together, yet apart. She was physically there, but emotionally, she was gone. Every day was a struggle, a reminder that I was not enough for the woman I loved. I tried to be happy, tried to smile, tried to pretend everything was okay, but the truth was always there, like a shadow I couldn't escape. Then came the day she left. She packed her bags quietly, leaving a note on the table. "Adam, I'm sorry. I wish things were different. I hope you find someone who truly loves you the way you deserve." And just like that, she was gone. My house felt empty, my heart hollow, and my life meaningless. I sat in that silence for days. I replayed every moment in my mind, wondering where I went wrong. Was it me? Did I not love her enough? Did I not notice the signs sooner? But the truth is, it wasn't me. It wasn't anyone. Love is unpredictable. It cannot be controlled, and sometimes it chooses a path we never imagined. Months passed and life slowly moved on. I returned to work, met friends, tried new hobbies, but every corner of my home reminded me of her, of what we had, of the life I thought we would share. It was a constant ache, a dull pain that never fully went away. I learned something important during this time. Loving someone does not always mean they will stay, and loving yourself is just as important as loving another. I realized I had given so much of myself to someone who couldn't return it, and that was not a reflection of my worth. It was a reflection of the unpredictability of human hearts. One evening, I met a friend who listened without judgment. She said something that stuck with me. "Adam, you loved honestly, deeply, and without condition. That is a gift, not a mistake. And someday someone will see that love and treasure it." Her words were like a small light in the darkness. I began to heal slowly, piece by piece. I started writing again, pouring my feelings into words. I traveled, explored new places, met new people. Life was not the same, but it was mine again. I will never forget Alina. I will never forget the love we shared, even if it was incomplete. But I also know now that love is not about possession. It's about connection, understanding, and sometimes letting go. Today I am stronger. I have learned to love myself, to value my own heart, and to recognize that not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. And maybe that is the hardest but most important lesson of all. She married me, but loved someone else. And while it broke me, it also taught me the value of my own love.